Hi, and welcome. My name is Joe1, and we're playing Ender Magnolia. So last time we've got to this area, nearby boss battle. Let's go and see what we can do here. Right, wrong button. What the hell? Did it. Damage to core systems. Emergency shutdown. Shut down. I understand that we will upgrade our brood. This guy. I remember. This is where I was born. The homunculus were mass manufactured for labor must have considered this thing a parent of sorts. Not a parent, a brother in arms. I wanted to stop it, but we all have roles. Thank you from all homunculi. Of course. In factory room where homunculi were modified, I want to find it. I understand, we'll find it. Rest now. So we destroy this guy finally. Okay. As I said, we will modify him. This is where I was modified. There are records here of that day. It looks like the process was only partly completed. Incomplete. Felt like something was missing. Do you want to be completed, Garm? Want to do more for my friends. Needed for the upper strata. Okay, I'll start it up. Let's do this. I take you to upper strata. Thank you, Garm, for counting on me. Garm ascent to enhance Garm. Hold up, then press A. The power of the launch oneself skyward with the aid of an enhanced Garm. With it, growth in ceilings can be destroyed to open new paths. Enemies unfortunate enough to find themselves in your way take damage and have their parts destroyed. Hold. Okay. Oh, so it's a charge thing. I thought like I can do it like this, but no. That's how it works. Minor enhancement project. Subject prototype excavator, high output booster to be installed. Jet propulsion will improve mobility and expand mineable terrain. Flight test successful. Full scale procedure pending return of factory administrator Kane Milius. Okay, nice. So now I can go up. That's nice. Nobody wants to talk, but there's a memory of fight apparently. Yeah, Velgrynd. Nice. Nice. What do we have here? Kane's Ring. Recover HP by 0.5% of damage inflicted. HP will not recover if this amount is less than 1. Oh. I actually can do it like this. Nice. There was something. Laborer Stack. Reduces damage taken from enemies by 10%, but increases susceptibility to status effect. Attack worn by workers at the Arcane Factory. The factory employs homunculi that have undergone modifications that allow them to withstand harsh working conditions. Despite these modifications, however, the constant runaway incidents continue unabated. So, we have explored this whole area. At least it's... yeah, there's nothing else you can see here. There's only unclosed places. Oh, I can go here. No. Let's see. Okay. We can go down here. Biological Research Facility. What a familiar feeling. Did I leave here with Lilia? What the hell is this area? What is that thing? Level 57. Okay, this one opens from upper side. Okay, interesting area. Is broken. Don't know what this is. But it's obvious that we can deal with it only here. 3P area, I must say. Okay, not that problematic. Okay, where are we going? Current fragment. Nice. So we have unlocked this whole area. Let's see what we can find there. Nice. I like how we can now explore more. Guys, I thought this door is closed. Scraps. That's all. That's annoying. So now we must return back. But at least we have explored this whole area. Now we can go down. I will not spend time here. Whoa! Oh, that's what they can do. That wasn't expected. They didn't do that before. Okay, up. Whoa! That's not fair. They're annoying. What's here? Caladrius records. Subject Caladrius, fusion with avian species during cultivation. Stage successful. Mental state is clouded and unstable. The durability of the enhanced body remains an unresolved issue. Form highly dependent on mental state. Note, based upon the findings from Blighted, fusion with avian species in a foreign nation. Okay, some information. Okay, nothing here. Come here. Okay, it also detonates. Nice. No, you will not do this. Hello. Do you know I know you from somewhere? I can't remember. Been by myself lately. So we have opened that door. So he said that he knows me from somewhere. Yeah, almost missed that one. Huh? Wait. If it's not there, then where is it? Okay, let's continue then. Whoa! What the hell? How did I... got too close? understand how do I get there? $59. Okay, now we can open that. But wait. How do I get there? I don't understand. Okay, what is this area? Okay, let's continue. Okay, is that all? So what do we have here? Crystallized fusion. Reduces damage taken from enemies by a percentage depending on the number of field SP gauges. 1 gauge 10%, 2 gauges 15. 1 gauge. Reduce damage taken from enemies by a percentage depending on the number. Okay. So it's better. It's actually pretty good for me because I'm not using that a lot. And that might be actually helpful. There he is. It's Gilroy. I was forced to return to the upper stratum, but I did not expect you would be able to pursue me all the way here. Look at you. How long do you think you can continue to exist in a body so corrupted by the blight? Ignorant fools, my lord entrusted the homunculus to me. Sustaining the barrier that keeps this nation safe is a responsibility that takes a heavy toll. even in a homunculus such as myself. Unless the blighted body is regularly replaced, the consciousness will be forever lost. If you intend to maintain the barrier over the land of fumes, something has to change. A frost with the blood of the priestesses would possess the power to bear the burden. Abelia believed this as well. When the rain of death fell upon this land, it claimed many a victim, the bulk of whom were of House Milius. Lord Cain Milius was among those we lost. I was there at the end, when he took his final breath. Lord Milius feared you, who walked in the rain of death, unfeathered. He feared a world where the barrier would dissipate, leaving a blighted land where only the frost would live on. And that is why I shall see the eradication of the attuners by my own hands. No, to the eradication of all of House Frost. This isn't what I want, for us to be the only survivors. If we don't do something, the barrier will. Lilac, he's beyond reasoning. We must do what needs to be done. That's right. This is only fitting. Whoa! Armed core. Okay. That was interesting. I found this guy, but there was still a lot of unexplored area. Okay. This area is big. More materials. 160. Freaking rats. Hate them. Okay, I need to find a respite. Okay, I found that one. Oh, hello. Frost verified organelle. Replication experiment reported. Suspended. What the hell? Wait. Suspended status discarded. Charmed fragment. Not much. Okay, so now we can fight this guy. Yeah, let's skip. Okay. Okay, that was not difficult. No, after all this, Like you, I am a homunculus of House Milius. It is a bond that runs deep. Why, then, did you betray that bond? I was loyal to our house, was I not? You fool, it was you that betrayed us. You were tasked with infiltrating House Frost as an agent of Milius, but instead you let your emotions get the better of you. As for what come of your folly, you would rather not remember, would you? Trust no one. Those were the final words of our Lord. And that is why I do not care for your words, nor those of this presumptuous whelp. If you wish to end House Milius and it all, make your way to the Empyrean Parasol in the upper stratum. You shall have to summon every ounce of strength you can muster to destroy this core, for I shall not be deterred as the protector of this nation. Gilroy, are you okay? It appears these blood-stained hands have much to atone for. Nola, let us be on our way to the upper stratum. So, we defeated this guy. I understand that there is something for someone from our team. A homuncular restoration device, like the one Gilroy had. It appears it is meant to aid in the exploration of the lower stratum depths. A new variety of high-output arcane amplifier. I believe I may be able to equip this. Gilroy must be stopped. It is the desire of all Milius homunculi share. Unless we stop him, the factory will continue to mass-produce homunculi, and the cycle will never end. Allow me to help pave the way for us. Let's do it. Okay, another upgrade. Lord's Swift Flight, off the wall, and hence Lord's. While clinging to wall, hold RT and release. A continuous dash through the air across from the wall one is clung to. New paths may be opened by dashing through breakable walls. Dashing into enemies using this ability will cause damage and destroy their parts. Hold RT while clung to a wall to make Lost enter a charge state. Okay, that's nice. Ooh, nice. I think we can return back. Here. Oh, what happened to you? I don't want to die. I don't want to die. If the barrier disappears, everyone will know of the suffering the blighted rain brings. Okay, so now we can rest. Yeah, we've got a lot this time. Quick relics, more relics, memories. And there's just a battle, boss battle. So we save and continue from this area next time. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Smash like if you did. Leave your comments and subscribe. See you in next videos. Bye.